And now the starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At shooting guard, Jahlil, number 3. At power forward, Keyshawn George. At the other forward position, Jarace Walker. At center, Miles Turner. At the other guard position, Tyrese Halliburton. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle.
Number 20, Jared McKinn. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 00, Shariq Cooper. At center, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Sengun. The other forward, standing 6', number 32, Aaron Gordon. The other guard, at 6'3", number 21, Green.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. Then on Friday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Walker out there with George. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And for Houston, we've got Green, Alperen Sengun out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's McCain in at the 3, the small forward. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Here's Green. After the basket by Indiana. Here's Cooper. The shot from the low post is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's George. Outside Walker. Turner inside. Defended by Sengun. Turner, no good. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. And just about a minute into this first quarter. That one no good. And George with some nice D. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton. And coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And here are the Rockets now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Pass to Cooper. Outside for Green.
Yeah, he was ready for the hop step all the way. He gets the position, holds his ground, and draws the charge.
And Houston making a change here. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Turner. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
And that one falls for Turner.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
Sexton with it. Halliburton picks him up. Now here's Sexton. Defense is right there. Walker with a steal. To the paint. Here's George. And the jam by George.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Sexton. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And there's the lob, and it's hammered home by Green.
Well, Sexton sees his open teammate and puts it exactly where it needs to be.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Halliburton. Waters grabs the miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's George. Halliburton surveys the floor. Here's Turner. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Green against Halliburton. Jackson Davis' screen. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Sexton. He's scoreless. Pass to Green. Gordon with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Green. Outside for Sexton. On the wing, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. That shot wide open.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 6-point lead. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. And give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Indiana making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Here's Nembhard. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. George finds Walker. Shoots from the block. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Screen by Gordon. Over to the left wing. Waters. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Indiana leading by 5. outside Walker. Turner, a screen on Green. Here's Halliburton. The Rockets pull it in. This, their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Halliburton. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 6. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. Here's Okogie. Green covering. Okogie, the pass to Robinson. Good D by Şengün.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Now here's Green, guarded closely. Here's McCain. No good with the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Robinson passes to Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Green. Back to Robinson. Şengün with a steal. In transition. That one's good from Green, and the assist by Şengün.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Nembhard outside. To the inside. Nesmith passes to Turner. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Rockets trail by 6. Şengün, the screen. Pass to Dillingham. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. 6 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
First team foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Ball surveys the floor. Back to Green. Drives to the hoop. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Nembhard. And the layup is good off the glass. Nembhard's got 8 points.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Up top ball, inside, tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And all of a sudden, his 3-ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Indiana making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Turner. On the wing, Nembhard. Lively grabs a miss. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Dillingham. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. On the attack, Green. And Turner with the block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
And so it's Indiana in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Houston Rockets.
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers has been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them.
This is what they're hearing in the locker room. Concentrate, fellas.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Colin Sexton out there with Green. Then there's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Waters in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Sexton looking around. Green for 3. Connects from downtown. Green's got 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Deflects the pass from the arc. And they get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Indiana leading by 8. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Nice shot by George.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Jackson-Davis is screen. Outside Sexton. And here's the fast break. The shot comes out. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Houston. Outside, Green. Six on the shot clock. Green with a screen on Turner. The turnaround Jane. And that one's good. Green. 9 points in the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end.
Green against Halliburton.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Indiana leading by 9. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Hey, down. Welcome your Hot City Texans.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Pacers, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle.
When I look at Indiana, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Back to Halliburton. 4-3. Halliburton nails the 3.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Attention! On to the floor right now is your launch crew. Let's hear you make some noise. Attention, fans. Now on the court is your Titans.
So for the Rockets, Landale's checked in for Jackson Davis, and Dillingham subbed in for Green.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 16. Pass to Sexton. The 3 is up. And it's Green missing. Indiana's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Turner with it. And they're on the run. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Rockets trail by 16. Now here's Green. He's got 9. Throws it up high. And Gordon with the big finish.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Back to Halliburton. Nembhard, right side. Off target from 3-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside, Green. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Turner passes to George. And he's going for the lob. And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Green. Screen by Gordon.
2 minutes remaining.
Green, the pass to Gordon.
2 minutes.
Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Sexton. The 3 is up. Indiana with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. Turner with it. Picked up by Sexton. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Screen by Gordon. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here we go. All alone. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles Turner showing off a little bit of athletic ability. No doubt on that one.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets trail by 15. Outside Sexton. Here's Cooper. 9 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. The Pacers, second.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
So both teams making some changes here. Indiana leading by 15. Okogie, the pass to DeMar.
Sharif Cooper. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 10. Okogie, the pass to Nesmith. Pass to Okogie. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Cooper passes to Green. Şengün, the screen. Green with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. McCain's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Pass to Nesmith from behind the arc. And McCain pulls it down. Green, the pass to Cooper. Now Green to in the cold spell. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Pacers up by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow by.
And Coach Carlisle preaching strong defense there.
Yeah, basic fundamentals. Doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on this end.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Indiana. Walker out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Andrew Nembhard.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
One shot.
Rockets trail by 15. Cooper passes to Green. Washington a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Washington powers it through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And that one is hammered home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Houston is shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Here's Cooper. Green up top. He's guarded by Nembhard. And he gets that one.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Nesmith. Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And he converts the layup. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Indiana leading by 11. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Robinson, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
No good on that one.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Green. Oh, okay then. Boom, he jams it straight down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Down low. It's George on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Halliburton outside. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Şengün, the screen. Outside, Green. Jacks up a three. Ooh, it's stolen away. In transition, here come the Pacers.
so good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Dillingham. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Gordon with a steal. Tries to break his ice. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I'll tell you, he is becoming a very dependable passer. I love how Aaron Gordon puts the team first above anything else.
Indiana leading by 5. Into the lane. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
For Indiana, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. The knee did bend backwards, and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
The 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 22.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Şengün, a screen on Halliburton. And here's Green from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Walker's shot is off. Rockets trail by 5. Şengün, the screen. And here's Green from the arc. Another 3 from Houston.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And stolen by Green. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Tyrese Halliburton.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Turner, a screen on Green. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And nails the tray.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Gordon with a screen on Halliburton. Halliburton against Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for Houston, Green.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Indiana now. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Gordon with a screen on Halliburton. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Here's Halliburton. For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game.